Hello and welcome into the Last Chance Power Drive channel. It's the first video we've put up in almost a year, but was out today trying to get some footage for the channel. I'll have a pretty good drone video coming at you soon. But as I was leaving my place in downtown Nashville that I was filming at, a Waymo vehicle passed in front of me. Waymo's the driverless vehicles that have been all over Nashville recently. Lots of videos of them doing not so smart things, stopping in the middle of the road, not knowing what to do. So I thought, let's follow this thing around for a little bit and see how it does. Now, it was a driverless vehicle, didn't have anybody in the rear seat or the passenger seat, so completely empty vehicle. Here we come up to the first stoplight. Everything seems pretty normal at this point. Takes off from this light to go on to the next one. And as we get to this next one, I'm going to pull up really close to it. One of the things I was curious about was if I got too close to its rear sensors, would it try to move? Would it do anything to try to get away from that situation? It sat perfectly still, didn't do a thing. Doesn't appear that you can interfere with them in any way doing things like that. Now, if you notice up ahead, we're coming up to what I thought was going to be our first potential problem point. There's a bus pulled over, taking up half our lane. The Waymo car performs exactly as you'd expect a driver would. It puts the signal on, gets straddles the white line, and then gets back over. Now here is really the only weird thing that I saw it do. It put on its left turn signal and did it for a while before it decided to finally change lanes up here as we approach the buddy killing circle on the south side of downtown Nashville. Other than that, I didn't witness it doing anything that I would call odd or out of the ordinary. It's going to perform a pretty flawless move around the circle here. Doesn't do any kind of weaving, doesn't leave the lane. It's going to put on its right turn signal and take a right up here coming out of the circle. Again, it does all that pretty well. We're going to speed it along here a little bit as we go down under the train tracks leading into the CSX yard to the right in downtown Nashville. And we're going to come up on some of the eateries here in the Gulch, and we're going to come to another red light. Now at this light, I decided to be a little bit maybe of a jerk and let it have a blow of my air horn. Was just curious, would it do anything? Would it respond to noise? Again, sat here perfectly still, didn't move a muscle. When we do start going, I don't know if I attracted their attention, but some people there having their breakfast started taking video of the car once I blew my horn, so thought I'd give them a nice toot to enjoy their breakfast with. And then we're going to speed along again a little bit up here. Now, as we go along, the car starts turning pretty often. A lot of right-hand, left-hand turns into side streets. I was really curious. I know there's a side street somewhere downtown that a lot of them have been winding up in, and they just like block the whole street at night. And so I was curious if maybe it was doing like a return to home, waiting for its next trip. But it just kept erratically, I shouldn't say erratically, but often turning. Eventually it begins to feel like this car is trying to lose me. And so I don't know if there's a person monitoring the systems, and they look for people following it. Maybe that makes them uncomfortable. If it did have a passenger, you probably don't want somebody following you around like that. So it's going to pretty often turn up here. Again, this is sped up, so it wasn't as erratic as it seems, but it does really feel like it's trying to lose me. Now here's problem spot number 2. We have an older gentleman walking with a walker. It's slowed down, stopped, pulled over a little bit to the left to get by him. Again, nothing out of the ordinary. Exactly what you'd think a real driver would do. Now we're going to make a couple more turns up here. It did seem to have to struggle a little bit to get out onto Edge Hill. There were a few cars coming, and it would move forward and then decide not to. But it got going, and we'll go down Edge Hill here a bit, and then it's going to make another turn And so I followed in here, and it now definitely feels like it's making some attempt to get away from me. And I, you know, again, really just following it, just curious how it would operate. But as we turn right here onto this next street, it's decided it's had enough, and it's going to pull over. Now, I thought maybe they were picking up a person, but no. As soon as I passed it, it pulled back out behind me, followed me to that next light down there, and then left. Thanks for watching this video and your visit to Last Chance Power Drive. Please remember to click on the thumbs up to give us a like, and also please subscribe to the channel to see future videos like this one.